Today, Governor Neil Abercrombie's first State of the State address. It all happens at the House Chambers this morning at 10 o'clock, and Mahealani Richardson is at the state capitol right now and joins us live. Good morning, Mahea.
Good morning, Kenny. Well, I'm joined by the governor's spokeswoman, Donalyn Dela Cruz, who will give us some inside knowledge on the governor's State of the State address. Good morning, Donalyn, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. It's early, but pretty exciting. A lot of movement down here. Huh?
Absolutely. The crews are setting up for the live coverage this morning that starts at 10. What can you tell us about the governor's speech, and what will be the theme of what he'll be talking about today?
Well, yesterday we did do a quick rehearsal. Basically, the governor feeling his way where the House chambers are. And so for him, it was kind of nostalgic, actually. But what people can expect is to hear the truth. I don't think that's ever been an issue with Neil Abercrombie. In regards to the budget issues, there's no question that this is hard times. So he's going to really ask people to come together to listen, but really to join in. And we can basically get through this time if everyone joins in.
When you talk about the budget, you hear from some Republicans, and they're starting to tap their feet. They're getting impatient, some are, because of this $700 million deficit. And the governor has said he won't present the full plan to the legislature until March. And this hasn't been done in recent administrations, including the Cayetano and the Lingle administration. So what will the governor reveal today during this speech?
Well, the governor will reveal that when he came into office, basically he was given numbers. And with further investigation, no, it's an $844 million deficit. So basically, it's hard to give details when you haven't had all the information. And now that we've gathered all the information, there was a cabinet retreat recently for all the new directors. So we've caught more information. And so what you're going to hear is what he's discovered.
What kind of realities will the governor be talking about, especially when it comes to those public worker unions, the government workers, and things like health care and such?
What you're going to learn is that everyone needs to give at some point, and he means it from the top to the bottom. And so while people already know that okay, you're asking us to give, there are going to be some specifics said today.
In terms of the governor's speech, he's known as a really good orator. He's known as a passionate speaker. We've seen him at many of those rallies. I remember seeing him with Patsy Mink on the field of McKinley High School, and he was very passionate. What's going to be the tone of this speech, and will he use a teleprompter this morning?
Yes, well, in terms of, the communications for the governor, we wanted him to use a teleprompter, which was interesting because the governor still goes on his own. And so, and that's exciting for a lot of people who want to hear him because he's not going to stay on script. He never has. And that's one of the greatest things about listening to Governor Abercrombie is what comes from his heart and his soul. So you're going to hear a lot of truth. Not all of it's going to be pretty, but we're going to hear some change and a lot of hope.
All right. Thank you. Donalyn Dela Cruz, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And earlier I was speaking to Donalyn, and she said that the controversial civil unions will not be part of his speech. She said that everyone knows the governor's position on it and that he supports it. Kenny, back to you.